Well, it's a great win for us. We didn't play exceptionally well, but I thought Troy had some things to do with that, and I think we ourselves had we created some havoc, and that was self-induced. So cut down. I mean, I can't remember the last team that we had 28 turnovers, and Troy didn't press us. So it's something that we've got to focus on. But then you turn around and it's a positive, and we have 74 rebounds, and I mean, that's incredible too. So we're at kind of at two ends of the spectrum. So we go back to the drawing board. We go back to work, and then we appreciate the kids who got scored in double figures and the rebounding efforts, and so some good things happen and some things we need to continue to work on.
What's your quick take on the turnovers? Was it? She talked about their coach talked about using some junk defense and some things. Was that part of? I mean, how much was that? How much of it was?
I think they did some things, and then I thought we adjusted, but I thought we were passing the ball like we were trying to get on Sports Center, and instead of passing the ball like we're making a passing tape, a highlight tape. We just threw the ball. We're very casual, very careless with the basketball, and they took advantage of it. They had 26 points off of our turnovers. You can't be casual with the basketball. I don't care who you play or what you're playing against, jump defense, pressure defense, sagging. You gotta. Those are possessions where you don't even get a shot off. At least get a shot off. Because this team at least get a shot off, because we may get the rebound and get a chance to. It's a 50-50 ball for us the way we're rebounding. But we're just very casual with the basketball. We're not valuing the basketball, and that could be part. I'll take the blame for that, because we haven't really focused on our offense enough. So we'll make sure that we value the basketball the next couple of days in practice.
Holly, 2 of 12 from the arc in the first half, not a single attempt from long range. Apparently that was by design, according to the players.
It was by design.
What were you thinking there?
It didn't take an intelligent person to decide if you're 2 for 12, you need to stop shooting a 3-point shot. So I thought we needed paint points, and I said if you shoot a 3-point shot, you're coming out. So they valued playing more than shooting the 3, which was a good thing tonight.
Could you talk about Nia's performance? You were able to give her some minutes tonight. I mean, she gets 10 points and 13 rebounds. I mean,
yeah, I think Nia's she's playing behind 3 people. She's playing behind Izzy, and she's playing behind Bashar, who are they're dynamite. And you look at Mercedes and what she is capable of doing. So Nia has to play behind those 3, and she comes to practice every day, and it's still learning for her. She's still learning. She's still battling, and those are the things she can do. I thought it was a great game for her to break out. Our goal was to get everybody some quality minutes, and I thought she had some quality minutes for her, and have a lot of confidence in Nia. I just think for her it's more game time, more playing time, and it's hard to get her playing time when the other 3 are playing well in front of her.
Did you sense this was kind of a big day for her with her sister's-old team and all that, or did you?
Yeah, I didn't even. I just knew that I wanted to get everybody some equal playing time, and I wanted to make sure Nia got some time where we could watch tape on her and try to help her along, because I think down the road we're going to need Nia. So I was proud of her. This is a kid who didn't play in Texas, doesn't get a lot of playing time, and you don't hear one negative thing out of this kid. She's positive, comes and works every day in practice hard. So when a kid gets rewarded that and plays the way she did, I'm excited for her. It's just how it works for Nia, and I was proud of her effort. And she doesn't ever complain, and she wasn't overly, if you know Nia, she wasn't overly joyous that she got in a lot too. She's just an even keel kid and a very likable kid, so I was excited for her.
Coach, you talked about getting everybody some playing time, and two of your double-doubles came off the bench. Do you feel like you can go 10 deep with this team? Do you feel confident in all 10 players you have?
I do feel like we can. And everybody makes a big deal out of starting, and it's not really, I think this team gets it. I don't think it's a big deal to start. I think they want to contribute, and that's what I'm trying to get them to do. And I think we can go 10 deep. We started a different lineup the second half just because I wanted to get a little defensive punch. But we were in the locker room about 20 minutes or 30 minutes before the game time trying to figure out who we were going to start. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing to have, and that means your team is being competitive and playing hard in practice. So, yeah, I have a lot of confidence in all of them, especially when you see Nia's performance today, and I've seen it.
Are you happy with the performance against Hardin? It looks like you got maybe what you were looking for.
Yeah, I don't. How many she ended up having? I'm sorry.
14 or 5 or 17.
Yeah. Well, I think it's been a little bit of our demises. We let one player go off on us, so we really worked on not letting a player, making somebody else beat us, and we really focused on her in practice. So yeah, that's been really good. But see, we were focusing on her so much that we were giving up transition layups. So we've got to get our transition back and then find her. We were finding her, and people were going by us with the basketball. So,
Holly, you had 28 turnovers. The 3-point guards, Jordan 1, Andrea 0, Ariel 2. It's a very correctable problem when it's not.
It is very correctable. It's very correctable. But get on the line. It's very correctable. Ready, go.
Is it nice?
It's just glad I'm not doing it. I'm glad I'm the one blowing the whistle.
Are you glad it's not the point guards turning loose?
I am glad. Yeah, I am. And you know, I wanted Rail and I wanted Jordan to run the team. It's their team when they're out on the court, and we spoke a lot about that. So as Troy was throwing junk defenses at us, I wanted them to try to come up with a solution and figure it out. And I think for the most part they did. I just think our post and our forwards just got a little crazy with the basketball, and it's something that we can correct.
Coach, you talked about first half performance for the past 2 or 3 weeks. They would lead by 21 at the half. I asked her if she was happy with it, and she said no, we still didn't like our first half. What was your assessment of the team's playing the first half?
Well, we you know, and it sounds kind of crazy that you're up 21 and you're not thrilled, but we're trying to set a standard here, and we're trying for perfection, and we probably never reach it, but we need to go in and come in the locker. I'd love to come in the locker room and go, that was awesome. That was awesome. And I did that against SMU because we came out and got off to a great start. But this team, I think the more we play, the more we understand the importance of getting off to a good start at the half. And they're not settling, and that's what I love about them. They don't settle. They understand 20. I didn't have to go in and yell. We just had to correct a couple of things. But I think this team understands that we got to get off to a better start, and the turnovers and the missed free throws, they're just not acceptable. So.
Thank you.
All right.